What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Cardano ADA 24-hour trade volume surpasses BNB for the 23rd day according to CoinGecko. Ali Martinez, technical analyst, says buy signal on Cardano ADA 4-hour chart, anticipating a bullish price rebound. Snek surpasses $6.3 million in DEX 24-hour trade volume via TapTools, and the moment we've been waiting for, guys. Kraken, serving over 10 million clients, will list Cardano ADA meme coin Snek. You heard that right. The moment everyone has been anticipating. We have finally seen Snek coming to one of the best exchanges. Peter says, welcome to our roadmap, Snek. Guys, super exciting. This was this afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern. And if that wasn't enough, Cardano Foundation Frederik says he met with several centralized exchanges and classic exchanges. TapTools is a game changer for presenting Cardano native tokens, and ADA next stop meeting Binance executives. So this was also today. Looks like sentiment is quickly changing. Great timing. And I think it's just going to be a matter of time for Kraken to do this. It's going to also encourage others, Crypto.com, Binance, Coinbase, many other leading exchanges to not only list Snek, but other Cardano native assets. And I'm also excited about Charles leading the way with Midnight Network with a $20 million investment to pave the way for the rest of the Cardano native tokens with integrations, with custodians, with wallets. Guys, super exciting time. Well, if that wasn't enough, President Trump signs an executive order to help make America the leader, the capital of crypto. So guys, we're going to dive into the details. Super exciting, guys. So much news today. President Trump signs executive order to establish a presidential working group to create a National Digital Asset Stockpile to develop a crypto framework and halt regulatory overreach, to halt all the aggressive enforcement. This is coming straight from Edward Lawrence, White House correspondent for Fox Business. Super exciting, guys. We have the digital asset stockpile. We have a halt on overreach, and they're going to develop a crypto framework. Now, I saw David Sachs said they're in the research stage right now in terms of adding to this, what they're going to add exactly. A lot of people are speculating. Is it going to be ADA and XRP and Solana? So right now, we don't know. We don't know what's going to be in there. But guys, I mean, less than like 2 days. Look at all the orders coming in, guys. Super exciting. Super exciting. Bitget also jumps on the news. Top exchange Bitget with over $2.5 billion 24-hour trade volume says potential Cardano ADA and Ripple XRP for Trump's crypto reserve via Morgan Creek Capital CEO and CIO Mark Yusko. So we saw the news yesterday. Mark alluding to the potential of ADA XRP HBAR. It's great that some big names are also jumping on this, sharing the news. And Altcoin Daily this evening says Trump's US Crypto Stockpile likely to include Cardano, Bitcoin, Chainlink, Ethereum, and Solana. Now I'm kind of surprised why he didn't include XRP, but hey, I mean, I'll take Cardano, I'll take Bitcoin. Why not? I mean, I don't have any Solana, I don't have Ethereum, I don't even have Chainlink, but I have Bitcoin, Cardano, and XRP. So now let's dive into. I told someone on X I'm going to dive into specifically. I'm going to hone in on Senator Lummis because she put out a post saying honored to chair the Senate Banking Subcommittee on Digital Assets. Now, lest we forget, Senator Tim Scott was also upgraded in his role with banking. So there's this symbiotic relationship between the two in terms of, overseeing all of this with digital assets. So let's dive into the important stuff. Well, David Gokhshtein had a great stream today, this afternoon, with Charles Hoskinson. Big shout out to David G. He gave a great shout out to Ang Crypto. And Charles says, I think Senator Lummis will do a really good job. The Bitcoin Strategic Reserve is very important for her and getting US crypto policy where it needs to be. We can't wait to work with her office more. So there's that, working more with her. In addition to that, today, again, Charles says there's a high probability I will speak before the Senate this year. Senator Tim Scott runs that committee. I think it's Crypto Committee, but I didn't want to speak out of line. So Senator Scott runs that committee. He's a friend of mine and a good guy. Now, let's go back to how we got here, right? We've been talking about it on the channel. We're going to go back to clips from November and December. Charles Hoskinson in November saying, it's clear I'm going to be involved influencing policy in USA, legislative options, potential executive. I've met with Senator Tim Scott and Wyden. We continue to be in contact with the administration, Senate, and Congress. Then later in November, late November, Charles said, I've talked to Senator Scott, numerous senators in the banking sector. We've been told by the executive branch Trump wants America to be number one to found and run a crypto business. We're in talks with the legislative side. Then in December, first week, Charles said Senator Scott wants to hold crypto hearings and create a subcommission with Senator Lummis. So here we're hearing both Scott, Lummis, and Lummis as head to represent the crypto sector. There will be a hearing, I think the czar, David Sachs, a few others, maybe Bo Hines and others, and I, Charles Hoskinson, will be a member of it. Then that same day, in December, we have to pass a bill. IOG is setting up a policy office. We've reached out to Hedera, Algorand, XRP, Multiverse X. The hope is to inform Senator Scott and others drafting and passing a crypto law, what to change and solve. So, before we finish up and look at price, there's a great question 2 hours ago. Are you on the commission, Charles? Charles Hoskinson says the first layer of the commission is the people running the United States at the highest levels. Advisors will be selected as their delegates come online. So we may see some involvement by Charles, maybe at an official level, maybe not an official level, maybe just at maybe a lower key hearing level. But I think, guys, we will see something. So I'm very excited to see his involvement. It looks like he has a really good relationship with key leaders like Senator Lummis and especially Senator Tim Scott. So super exciting, guys. Now, before we wrap up, I know some of you guys hate or love Lark Davis. At the end of the day, he's got over 624,000 subscribers. So hear me out. He says, if Charles Hoskinson can get Cardano to be at the center of the conversations in Washington, D.C., I think Cardano has interesting potential. ADA will hit new highs regardless because it has dedicated holders, community advocates. So he sees the power of community at the end of the day. I don't agree with everyone, but I will give them a chance. You know, we're all error prone, we're all human, and I'll give them a chance if they're going to speak well in terms of Cardano. Now, before we jump to price, this was a great post actually. New followers to Cardano on X overlaid with the price of ADA. So the white line we see, it looks like we have new followers, I believe, the price. Yeah, so price of ADA. Yes, let's zoom in here. Cardano. ADA price. Well, what we can tell here is, it's hard to really tell, but what I take from this is that new followers and price. So what I take from this is that basically it's pegged to X. What we're seeing here, it's a very bizarre legend what we have here. Let's zoom in here. Cardano. Yeah, because what we see here is green is Cardano. So the surge, we've had not as much in terms of new followers, in terms of comparing it to some of the rest, because we see the gray labeled by others, which this is to me telling me that there's still retail around the corner. If retail was here, then we would be having spikes how we had towards the end of 2021 and early 2021, but we don't. And this coincides with what we saw with Google searches. This coincides with what we hear from Van Eck. This coincides with many factors. I don't think retail is here, guys. Even from mainstream and anecdotal evidence, I don't hear people talking about crypto yet. But I think it's coming soon. I think February is going to be a crazy month for crypto. But what do you think about this chart? Basically, the TLDR is that when social dominance increases, price is going to go up, but we haven't had a surge like we had then. So right now, guys, I think we're continuing to go like level, just go kind of averaging out. I still don't think we're going to go below 90 cents. I mean, I think we're going to keep dancing with like 95 to $1. We're going to watch and see if there's some good DCA opportunities. Bitcoin 104K. We have Bitcoin dominance at 58.8, ADA 0.987, XRP 3.12. So right now the market's just kind of in a cool off phase, and I think everyone's just highly anticipating what will be included in that digital asset reserve. I think a lot of people really want to know what's going to be included in that National Digital Asset Stockpile, which David Sachs did say on Fox Business that it's still in the research stage. But he does seem very well composed, very articulate, very well spoken. So I know some people think he's so pro Solana. At the end of the day, everyone has some favorites. I think, and I'm trying to be optimistic, I think it will be in the best interest of all altcoins. Be it Bitcoin, be it, Bitcoin's not altcoin, but be it Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Cardano. I think that it's going to be about America first and bringing the business here and letting their dollar thrive and allow all the projects to thrive and just include them all the projects that make sense. And I think given that Cardano, XRP, and many more alike are ISO compliant, DREC Alliance, MICA compliance, and whatnot, it only makes sense. I think we're going to see Cardano included. And to wrap up, guys, I think that we will see Charles have a role at a hearing, given his good relationship with Senator Tim Scott and Senator Lummis. So let me know, guys, what do you think about this digital asset reserve, this stockpile being announced by Trump? And let me know your thoughts in general, your price predictions. I still remain unfazed that $5 to $7 price prediction as a baseline. I think we can easily surpass that. We have a full-blown ecosystem now, something that we did not have towards September of 2021. So that's my thoughts, guys. Super exciting time right now. We're going to continue to watch. Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.